understand everything that you're seeing right now is an illusion. Whatever you see right now, good, bad, you like it, you don't like it, whatever the case is, everything is an illusion. Now the thing is that how you gonna take it. And it's easy when we look at the things from the other angle, when we look at the things that we are not even interacted with that, but the things that are so freaking painful for us that we really want it, the things that we care about a lot, the loved ones or the job, the career, relationship, all that stuff, we get messed up because we think that what we see, it's the only real. We see that, oh, this is happening, that means it's the real. Oh, this person says no to me, that means it's real, I'm not gonna get what I want. And rejection is real. And yes, rejection is real, but if you understand that everything is an illusion and there are so many parallel versions of you that you can live in and choose in, whichever one you prefer, with like this, then things gets really easy. So I want to cover about the illusion thing because yesterday I realized one big thing that I'm gonna share. Let's dive in. Hello you guys, welcome. I'm Pashvika. On this channel we talk a lot about feminine energy, self-improvement, manifestation, relationship, all that jazz. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing. I have a 2 short mini course. One is a feminine masculine energy course. The link is in description. The second course I have is about manifesting, attracting a relationship. The links are in description along with the female self-care planner. If you're interested, the links are in description. Anyways, the thing that I want to share with you guys that tricks a lot of the people and tricks me up as well is the relationships that we have with the people. We really care, not with just the casual relationship. I'm talking about the real serious relationship that you have with your partner, husband, girlfriend, boyfriend, kids, your family, parents, colleagues, friends, that you really take into consideration. And the thing that was that for a very long time, I was taking my parents' I was taking my parents' problems as my own problems. I was seeing that whatever they are saying is so freaking real that I gotta take it like that. I was taking it like a FaceTime value. It doesn't mean that if you're not taking it, you don't love your parents. It's just that you don't need to take their problem as a face value, as a FaceTime like that only. Because when you take it, you see that their problem is your problem and now you gotta go and fix that problem, but you can't fix the problem because you are not involved in that problem. It's their problem and you can't do the things for the other people no matter how much you love them, how much you care for them, but you can't go and fix the problem for other people even if you try to, because you don't know what they are thinking here. You can't go in their mind and think for themselves. They gotta live their own life just like you gotta live your own life. So even if you care for the other people, but when you take their problems as your problems, the things get tricky. And when you take their problems as your problems, you feel burden, I feel pressure, I feel stress, and I can't even think logically or I can't even think fairly because I've been freaking so involved with the problem. So if you want to get the solution to the problem, you gotta see the problem, as not your problems. When you see problem as other people's problem, it's easy to solve them. I hope it makes sense what I'm trying to tell you. And this video is not about problem solving, but I'll just cover a little bit this and then I'm gonna go into the illusion thing. So when you see other people's problem as their problem, it's easy to get the solution. Just like you see that it's so easy to give advice and suggestion to your best friend, but when you are in that exact situation, it's very hard for you to get the advice and suggestion and the right stuff to do it. Because when we get emotionally involved in something, things get tricky. So for a long time, I was connecting their problems with my problems, and it trips me up. And I don't know what the heck am I doing wrong? What should I do differently? How should I connect with them in a different way? How can I help them? And I was struggling and trying to figuring things out, trying to fix the things, talking with them, convincing them. Nothing made sense until I was watching some video. It was not about the illusion, it was about the memory video by Juliette Clary. It's a manifestation coach channel. Like, you can very well check her channel. It's really nice and amazing, like next level stuff. So she was talking about the memory is fake, and all of a sudden something hit me and I was like, wait a second. If memory is fake and we are downloading our memory every time, now if you want that video, I'm gonna make a separate video to talk about that topic because that deserves a separate video. But when we download every information in the instantly, then I can choose which information that I wanted to download and which I don't want to download. And when we say that we have so many parallel realities of us, we have so many parallel versions of us, then I can choose which version I want to be part of and which version I don't want to be part of. Make sense? So I can see that as an illusion that my parents have a problem. Okay, I can also manifest for them. This is like a next level thing, guys. You can manifest for yourself, you can manifest for other people as well in this way, not by connecting with the problems and getting worried or emotional. No, by understanding that everything is an illusion. Just like you have the parallel versions of you, they also have a parallel versions of them. So there is a one version of you that is happy, and there is a version of them that's also happy, and you can connect these versions together by choosing that version of you that's happy as well, and they are happy as well. So I was like, wait a second, this is really deep. I can do that. I don't need to involve in the problem, don't need to solve in the problem. Just see everything as an illusion and choose my version of me that has no problems, and choose their version of me, like in my own reality, which they don't have any problems. Like I choose the versions of me, my reality where my parents doesn't have any problems. And I was like, wow. And then I understanding that whatever they are saying, if they are saying from their own experience, their own things, and I can choose to connect with it, or I can choose to disconnect with it. Doesn't mean that I hate them or I don't love them. No, it's just that understanding the things from the different angle, and if this version is possible, then I can have another version as well. So the choice is, you're going to focus on the current version that's not what you want, or you're going to focus on the version that you want. The choice is there. And oftentimes the ego freaks in, it comes in between and stops us in moving the new direction, because new direction is risky, it's uncertain. But if you really want that, then you gotta choose that. You gotta make different choices. You gotta live by different choices to get the different results. You can't do the same decisions by making the same, you can't get the same different results by choosing the same decisions and living the life by same way that you used to live before. Make sense? You gotta choose something different. You gotta live different life to get different results. So that's where it hit me. I was like, wow, everything is an illusion. So they see this thing as from their lens, and they see it in this way, and I see from my lens, and it's very different. And I can see their lens and see how they are seeing it, and I can see my lens and how I'm seeing it. I don't need to argue with them nor fight with them, but just see, okay, fine, whatever it is, it's their lens. And I can see my lens, and I can choose that version where I am happy, and their version as well, which is not having any problems. And then I started doing it, and I feel better. Instead of talking with them and feeling worried and all that stuff, I was like, wait a second, I can choose a version that doesn't have the problems. And because this is an illusion. Everything is an illusion. Some people give the same things, like we all see one thing from the different lenses. Some people look at the trees and say, wow, it's a lush green tree. Some people look at the trees and they started focusing on the yellow leaves. Oh, they have yellow leaves or dried leaves. Some people focus on the flowers. Some people focus on the fruits. Some people focus on the length of the tree. Like, we see the same things from the different lenses, and everybody has a different lenses. And there is nothing wrong with other lenses. It's just everybody has different lenses. And once you realize that, it gets so easy and so clear that, wow, I don't need to take things personally anymore, because it's their lens, it's not my lens. I can choose, and everything is an illusion, so I can choose a version that I wanted to prefer, I want to be part of, and where everything's gonna be my way. And yeah, I feel more better when I started doing that. In fact, the things haven't fixed that completely, but I feel better about their situation. I mean, I don't feel pissed off, I don't feel crying, I don't feel worried about it. I'm just like, okay, they're gonna be fine. It's just a small roadblock, they're gonna be fine. And I feel better, and they also started feeling better, and I'm like, wow, this is working. So hopefully this video make any sense, because I covered different points a little bit in depth. If you want me to cover any specific points, and if you want me to talk about memory is fake and how the illusion, how the stuff, all this work in more depth, let me know. I'll see you the next time. Till then, take care. Bye bye.